guys, I'm back with another video. I thought we should talk about the struggles of living abroad because we're all from 3 different countries. Tuna is from Norway, Kadeem is from Jamaica.
Oh my god, I knew you were gonna say that!
Kadeem's from Trinidad and I'm from America. Basically, what was the first one that we had is like people just like not knowing about where you're actually from.
No, that's like my struggle. Okay?
People just not being culturally like aware. So my thing is like
geographically aware.
I'm from Texas, and people have like legitimately said to me, they're like, wait, so like some woman told me this the other week. She was like, so is it like, is there cities or is it just kind of like farm to farm? She was like, so is there like actual houses?
I'm crying.
Like acting like we live in the freaking Wild West. I was like, yes,
yeah,
like
you wouldn't get
there's actual, like I was like, yes, we don't ride horses around, like, you know what I mean? So
I feel like people really live in the past though, because people have asked me if we have planes in Norway.
But like my country is like the most underdeveloped of all our 3. So I get like everything. People don't know where my country is. People haven't even heard of my country. People think I'm from Jamaica. That's the first place everybody guesses. Oh, where are you from? Jamaica? No. Oh, if I say, oh, where are you from? Oh, the Caribbean. Oh, Jamaica? No. Like, that is one island, okay?
There's so many islands, so many countries in the Caribbean.
Oh, if I say, oh, I'm from Trinidad, is that in Africa? Just because I'm black.
Because black people have to be from Africa.
Literally have to be from Africa.
People would like legitimately not think that Kadeem's passport was real or his ID was real.
My ID. Like people would not believe my I've been to Sainsbury's to buy alcohol. First of all, do I look like I'm under 18? Okay, fine, if I do. I'll show you my ID. And legit, like this lady did not want to accept my ID. She had to call her manager, and then the man just looked at my ID and he was like, okay, I'm going to believe it this time, but next time you need to bring your passport. And I was like...
Another thing we said was like, what was the next thing? Like people basically just being rude for you about the way that you say things. Like to me it's like, if they say something odd, I'm like, okay, I get it, we're all from different countries, we all speak different languages. Me and Tuna they speak English in Trinidad, another misconception.
Oh yeah, that's like the second most popular question.
It's like, what your first language?
So where's Trinidad? It's like, what language do you speak? Like, do I sound like I speak anything else? I speak English.
But yeah, anyways, like people, now I forgot what my point was.
Yeah, people ask me like, what's the language in Norway? French? It's like, no, we have a language.
Like what?
Like most European countries.
Yeah, so people basically will just make fun of you for the way that you say things instead of being understanding and realizing that we're all from different countries and we don't know. People give me crap. I thought, me like ranting, I thought this was just gonna be like a first year, couple months you get adjusted. I've been here for 3 years and I'm still learning things. Like apparently in the UK they call it a sofa, not a couch. Yeah. And as soon as I do anything it's, oh my gosh, that's a sofa! Like people are just so dramatic.
I'm still trying to adjust to calling pants trousers.
Yes!
And people are always like, what are you adjusting about?
Yeah,
it's like I find that a lot just because I say something, I'm not talking about you, Kadeem, but just because I don't say something the way that like other people are saying it doesn't mean that I'm saying it wrong, because people have an accent. Like,
yeah.
Just because you say something in American English doesn't mean that it's wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I get it, like, I don't know, I just wish sometimes people would just keep it to themselves whenever I say something incorrectly, especially if it's like somebody that I know that I'm friends with, because it's like, you know that I'm American, you know I don't know everything, even though I've been living here for 3 years, there's always new things, so...
Yeah, literally today I learned what
But I wouldn't correct you about something that was,
Yeah, but just saying, sometimes people are like, oh my gosh, you don't know this, and I'm like... Do I look like I'm British? Like, new struggle.
Like your accent. So like when I'm at work, I speak to people in like I put on a British accent when I'm talking to customers because.
Do you do this? No.
Well,
sometimes no, but sometimes if I'm like, do you want hot or cold milk? And they're like, what? And hot or cold milk? And it's like, what? And I'm like, hot or cold?
Yeah, like.
Some people can't understand certain things because sometimes my accent's a bit thick, but usually I.
Yeah, so I just speak in a British accent when I'm talking to customers because. Then I'd have to repeat myself. Or sometimes I still have to repeat myself, and then I get even more annoyed because I'm like, I'm speaking really
people aren't prepared to actually like focus or like to actually try to understand someone. They just expect it to be super easy to understand us, and it's like, no, you still have to listen.
Well, I think too, it's like since we've been here so long, I forget that I sound different because sometimes you can tell that people are like, oh, like they're not from here. I guess really with me because it's like it's so obvious that I'm not from here.
Yeah.
Like
I consider it a different thing. Sorry.
No. It's like, yeah, people just you forget that you sound different and that you're different because you've just been here for so long. But it's
Yeah, like this is where we live now. Like I don't consider myself like people should think of it as a weird thing. I went to like Bristol or like a little like place outside Bristol, and I went to this cafe and I was like, oh hi, blah blah blah, and she was like, what? Like when she heard my accent, and I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm different. Like I'd forgotten because I've only been in London like pretty much. So I don't know. I forget that people think like they understand that I'm not from here. Like I don't know, because I feel so much a part of this place now.
And,
last little rant would just be Tuna. She can't identify with this, but the struggle of living in the UK is just the impending fact that they're basically going to kick you out. So you come over on a student visa, great thing, and then you're thinking, oh well, it's 5 years. I have to live in the UK for 5 years, and then I get a passport and I can stay.
You could try to.
But these 3 years of going to university don't count at all. Nothing counts. Yeah.
Let's not get into this. Okay.
And then Theresa May comes in and she's like, I hate foreigners.
Let's like not even get into this because actually let's get into this. The British people came to my country. Came to my country. They took all our resources and then they left and they're like, okay, we don't want you to come into our country. Bye. And then I come here on a student visa, which is so expensive, and then you have to pay all these fees and do all this stuff.
Now.
And you live here like a regular person, you pay all your taxes, you go to uni, you pay so much money. You live in this country contributing to society more than some British people actually.
Yeah, I pay more than British people.
Okay. And then they're just like, okay, bye.
So I think that's all we're gonna talk about right now. I still don't know. This is like the struggles living abroad, living in London, living in the UK.
This is just struggles.
Yeah,
this is just general.
I feel like this was like we started out trying to be like, oh, this is kind of like advice if you want to live abroad. Like this is how it is to live abroad. No, this is just hating on London, ranting about.
But we could do like an advice video. Like I want to do more videos about this stuff in general because I feel like I wish when I was coming over I could have watched videos with like.
Exactly, that would have been really helpful.
Yeah, so maybe we'll do.
Twins.
So, remember I used to say you were my like Norwegian, like my blonde twin or something?
Yeah.
So maybe we'll do more videos, but I hope you enjoyed this. Maybe some of you can identify and know the struggle.
If you can identify,
if you got a job here, just like call me.
If anybody wants to employ Kadeem, he's an amazing person, and you.
And I work really hard. Okay, like I work really hard. Like let's not go into this. But I work too hard. Anyway, okay.
So yeah, thanks for watching this video, and like I think I already said, we made videos on both of their channels, so.
Yeah, you did.
I'm gonna put the link below
because
I'm not fancy enough to know where to put like the link on their face. So link below. Cute. So yeah, thanks for watching.
Bye.
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 We're going to eat.
We're going to eat now. Bye.
At an American restaurant.
Going to get the American food.
Yes, it is.
Is it? No, I'm pretty sure it's British.
How is it the diner with American food?
No,
I'm gonna have my American pancakes anyway.
Anyways,
I'm British.
Okay,
They're still American.
Bye.